Good afternoon and welcome. I'm Jason Bennett. Today we bring you a practice match between the Bulldogs and North Melbourne. This is the moment the players have been waiting for. Finally, they get to indulge their competitive instincts again after months of grueling pre-season training. And out they come, led by their skipper. Kelly Underwood joins me. Who's your pick today, Kel?
Good to be here, Jason. I've tipped the Roos. They look a very good side and are certainly capable of kicking big scores. This is a match they should win, and I wouldn't be surprised to see them run away with it.
Thanks for those insights, Kel. The toss of the coin is about to take place. You never know what you're going to get in these pre-season matches, or any match for that matter, but these players do look ready to smash into each other for the first time in months. Here we go. Edmonds wins the first tap. Blackburn, Pritchard. The defenders will be nervous. Great hands there.
Straight in front, should not miss.
No trouble at all.
Well, it's one thing to take the contested mark, but another to have the composure to finish off your good work.
One goal straight, plays no score. Edmonds wins the hit out. Got to get rid of it. Pritchard, Blackburn. How will the umpire see this? Fantastic tackling technique there. Rennie looking for territory. Sheeran. They should have been going forward. Now they'll have to defend. Inside 50 with the kick. Bresnahan only knows one way. She won't be happy with that one. Sheeran. You can never question her commitment. She's been busy so far. Edmonds wins it back. Great mark. Fitzgerald. Bresnahan. Can you believe it? That's incredible. Ferguson has charged into space. Searching kick. Carney on a lead. Doesn't often waste it. Good work rate. What she got on offer. Tidy ball. Riddell in the clear. That's skillful. Quality delivery by foot. It's become a game of keepings off. Defence 101 there. Grant. Oh, she's been absolutely crunched. They're tackling with great intent. Rennie wins the tap. Riddell. Hyde. Just shoveled it out. Laloifi with the footy. Edmonds has found some space. Sizes up what's ahead. She'd like that one back. This spells trouble. Laloifi saves the day. Wilcox can keep it moving. The Bulldogs look sharp early. Blackburn, that's good work rate. Well played. Bennett's. Birch goes without it. They've put themselves under pressure. Clever kick. Punched away. Grant. Her field kicking is normally first rate. She's hit up the lead. Probing ball. A real problem now. Picking their way through. Pritchard drops into the hole and marks. She will surely make this count.
She couldn't believe her luck finding that much space inside the forward 50.
She shouldn't have any trouble, and she doesn't.
Managed to find some space, and she was never going to have a problem converting from there.
The Bulldogs were underdogs coming in, but they look anything but in the early going. Rennie wins it. It's a hot footy.
Fair to say it's been a lacklustre affair so far.
Rennie showing her skills. Riddell, Sheeran throws it on the boot. Can they catch them out on the turnover? Gets the kick away. Hardingham is the target and she marks.
If she can nail this first shot at goal, she might just be in for a big day.
Couldn't possibly miss. Oh, wow, there you go. She's hit the post.
Now that's a Barry Crocker if ever I've seen one.
Taking no risks with the kick in. Gatt makes position. Finds herself in space. They're moving the football well here. Good looking kick. Randall all on her own. Craven normally delivers. Slips through her fingers. Grant in the centre square. Closed her down.
She was optimistic if she thought she could break that tackle.
Edmonds, the winner there. Berry, Pritchard, Wilcox absorbs the pressure. If she thought she was getting away, she was sadly mistaken. King gets her hand to it. Garner, can she hit a target? Eddie, she's a real pocket rocket. Where's one for the team?
We might be in for a low-scoring match if the early going is any indication.
Edmonds wins it down. Blackburn, Pritchard puts her head over it. Kicks to space. Hartwig is the beneficiary of some fine ball movement. They've moved it well and given themselves a good look here. They've picked their way through. Woodley has a vice-like grip.
She's not on the board yet. That should change here.
Snap around the body. It's there.
What terrific goal sense she has, showing exactly why you can't afford to give her space inside the 50.
It's all one way so far. King palmed it down beautifully. Blackburn, Berry collects the half volley. Bruton gets to it first. She's been dispossessed. She's lost it. Wilcox, she will work all day. Randall accepted the invitation. The Roos are hanging out for the break. King with a deft tap. It's a tough game. They appeal for a free kick, but will have a stoppage. King wins it down. Riddell leading from the front. The Bulldogs with the early advantage. They're up and about, but the challenge will come. Half's with us again. What's on your mind, Half?
The Roos won plenty of the ball in that first quarter. In fact, they're leading the clearance count, but they undid some of their good work with sloppy disposal. If they can combine both elements, they'll be very confident they can win this game.
Thanks for those observations, Half, as we get back underway.
Oh my days! What about that for a quarter-time score? North Melbourne Women's are actually trailing! 3-1 on points! Could this be the game that That could fix the AFLW. Whoa. I'm keeping the second quarter. And we'll hand it back to the commentary team.
Edmonds palmed it down beautifully. Riddell, they are hunting the ball carrier. King, she ran into a brick wall. They're going nowhere and will have a stoppage near the centre. King showing her skills. Berry, this is great pressure footy. Can rolling the sleeves up. The Bulldogs are playing like winners. Birch is there in defence. They need a goal, but it's at the wrong end. A spell on the pine might be coming after that. Short pass looks good. Hartwig can just about go all the way. That's a well-placed kick. It's a poor entry, a waste really. The Roos might be able to start something. Birch pushes into space and receives the footy. Not wanting to bomb to a contest. O'Loughlin working hard and presenting well. Bruton on centre wing has marked. What she got on offer. Takes the safe option. Sheeran in the centre square. That's a good option, and this looks promising. It's one for the high flyers. Disappointing inside 50. The Bulldogs are playing some great footy.
As Dennis would say, that kick was centimetre perfect.
Grigg. You can see their confidence growing. Manages to find a teammate. Can she impose herself on the match? Drops the football. That's a bruising tackle. They're tackling with venom today. Edmonds with a deft tap. Pritchard. Butterfant. Whatever she's suffering from, it's not leather poisoning. The Roos have been out of sorts. In no man's land. O'Loughlin. Yes! That one was always hers.
They need this just to stem the flow.
It's banana time, and she does it easily.
Better ball movement on that occasion allowed them to open up that opportunity in front of goal, and they got full reward for it.
It was a long time coming, but maybe that can start something. King, the winner there, farms it out. Riddell, Craven, looking to get this forward quickly with the advantage. Good disciplined defence. Weston Turner, can she get a shot away? She's kicked the goal.
Typical small forwards goal there. She's a real live wire inside 50.
The Roos having a good patch. King with the tap. Sheeran. Oh, felt that one from here, and I'm in your screen. Their appeals have fallen on deaf ears. King has shaded the ruck battle despite the scoreboard. Pousty intercepts.
The Bulldogs are certainly looking the better side, but they'd love to give themselves a bit more breathing space.
Edmonds with the tap. Pritchard. Can. It's no place for the faint-hearted.
Both sides are making their share of mistakes. It's just a matter of who can punish their opposition the most.
Edmonds got her palm to it. Pousty. She picked her pocket. They're putting them under all sorts of pressure. Weston Turner does the crumbing. Big tackle laid. Something has to give soon.
Neither side has really looked like piling on goals. This one's a slow burn for now.
Pritchard. Pousty. Got some space, so they'll take the advantage. She's besieged. The Roos are doing a great job of locking it in their forward line. Edmonds wins the tap. Can. Randall with the intercept mark. Can she find a teammate? Eddie, dangerous to leave her on her own. Going for territory. Fitzgerald takes a potentially goal-saving mark on the last line of defence. Plays the percentages. Grigg got to the right position and hung on. Delivers a long ball. McDonald has charged into space. What she got on offer. Has a ping. It won't be a goal. The sprint is on. She's put it through.
If they can get up ahead of steam, they'll be hard to stop. That was a terrific passage of play, culminating in a great goal.
The Bulldogs with a steadying goal. The Rucks lock horns. She's run into trouble. There might have been an argument for a free kick there. Edmonds punches it out of the ruck. Which way will it bounce? Smith. From long range, it's online. She has absolutely flushed it.
I'm sure she'll remind her teammates of that one at training during the week.
The Bulldogs have got away. Great ruck work. Wilcox knew the tackle was coming. Goes laterally. She's caught. They asked the question, but the umpire will have it. Weston Turner gets her hand to it. King. Eddie. Stripped to the footy. She's stopped in her tracks. Goes long. Not her finest moment. The Bulldogs are bringing great energy. Wilcox has found some space. They've had the better of the contest to this point. Can't get hold of it. That might have been dropping the ball. Berry runs onto it and can drive them into attack. Wilcox gathers in the centre square. Might be time for one more score here. Spills out in the tackle. Weston Turner wins it back into the middle with the kick. Riddell, she's wrapped up. Got in the way.
There are only two ways you can dispose of it, and she did neither.
She's suggesting she got something on it. I'm not sure she did.
Well, that was a fascinating first half, but there's still lots to play out as the players head from the field for a well-deserved break. What's happening down there, Half?
The Bulldogs are on a roll. They've been on top in a lot of areas, but the precision and speed of some of their ball movement has really stood out. You just wonder whether we're going to see a meaningful response or whether the tone is now set for the rest of the match.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Half. Edmonds looking for territory. Good ruck work. Good roving too. Gathers on the half volley. Time to light up the Jets. Woodley caught. Dropped it like a hot potato. Conservative kick. She's under close attention. The kick's gone nowhere. Streams towards goal and slams it through for a major.
A few heads will start to drop soon if they can't turn the tide. They're on the edge.
They've got their tails up now. Edmonds has probably got the points at this stage. Pritchard. Sloppy disposal and a turnover. Neat little worm burner. O'Loughlin. She just dropped it. Affects the turnover. An ill-directed hand pass. She is everywhere at the moment. Grant saves the day. They're playing with purpose and composure. Fitzgerald works hard to present. Searching kick. Shearlaw couldn't mark, so she brings it to ground. Caught some unwanted attention. The Bulldogs have all the answers. They've found the magic formula. Can she be the fire starter? Fitzgerald wins the contest and can relieve the pressure. That's skillful. Goodnex gets to the front spot. Clever kick. This might well cost them a goal. She's had little impact so far. Eddie. Golden opportunity here.
It would be an understatement to say they need this.
Can they get one back? No, they can't. Who put the post there?
You can't afford to miss gettable shots against a good side when you're already behind.
They're set up well for the kick in. That's an adventurous kick. No one can mark. Grigg Manages to get off a handball. Can. Riddell wins it back. That was almost handed to her. Wilcox can run with the football. Long ball in. Shannon had the presence of mind to get to the dangerous spot. What can they generate? McDonald! Again with the superior judgment. I've liked her game today. Punched away. Shannon throws it on the boot. It must be her birthday. They can smell victory. Well, I suppose if you're going to turn it over, that's not the worst place. She's generally a good kick. Randall in the clear, ignoring the corridor for now. Sheeran can keep it moving. She's only had the one inside 50. O'Loughlin wins the contest hands down. That is great football. The Bulldogs have been caught napping.
Someone went to sleep defensively, and I suspect the price will be 6 points.
They could do with this. They could really do with this. It's home.
Managed to find some space, and she was never going to have a problem converting from there.
The Roos haven't played great footy, but they're hanging in there. Edmonds has rucked tirelessly. Pritchard has brought her own ball. Pousty, she's set upon. Was that a legitimate attempt to get it out? The umpire gives her the benefit of the doubt. Edmonds has got on top. King gets her kick despite the heat. It's a catastrophic mistake. Not her best, only behind.
She probably should have dished that one off, to be honest.
Taking no risks with the kick in. King with a chance to run. Keeps it low. Riddell. Little wonder halfback. They've given it up. What she got on offer. This will go close to the line. That's an impressive mark.
Kicking at her first.
They get full value for a deep entry.
If they keep getting this kind of supply, the scoreboard will get ugly.
Away we go once more. Edmonds has had her measure today. Pritchard. Hartwig with the chance to send it forward. Smith. It's a hot footy. No prior opportunity, so we'll have a ball up. Edmonds looking for territory. Pritchard. I'm not sure she wanted it. That's a turnover. Normally delivers. Good thinking and good execution too. They need a spark. They're moving the football well here. Heads for the pocket, and the kick inside 50 lets them down. See something she likes. Terrific forward pressure. The umpire says you had prior opportunity.
That is not the place to get caught holding the pill. Straight forward, you would think.
Set sail for home, and she has delivered.
They've been guilty of some questionable decision-making today, but not on that occasion. That was much better footy.
The Roos are just hanging in there, but they need to string some goals together. The Rucks lock horns. Pousty, got to go quickly. Time running out. Can, continuing to win the hard ball. Randall intercepts the hand pass. Good work rate. They're moving the football quickly. King pushes into space and receives the footy. She's run through the protected zone, and that'll be 50.
She couldn't miss from there, surely.
Two in a row.
They're sharing the load well. 5 goals, 5 goal kickers.
We turn for home with an upset well and truly on the cards. Can these spirited underdogs hang on? Half's back. What caught your eye, Half?
There's nothing on the line, as we know, but both teams are having a real crack. They're both desperate to hit the season in good form, and this last quarter may just provide valuable practice in close match scenarios. You can train all you like, but there's nothing quite like a match to build or hurt your confidence.
Thanks, Half, as we get going again. Edmonds is teaching her a lesson. Can. In no man's land. Pousty wins a hard ball. Berry charges onto it. Gets the kick away. It's a poor entry. A waste, really. Suddenly there's some belief about them. Woodley takes an excellent grab. That's come off the side of the boot and gone out of bounds on the full. Probing ball. Randall. She's been dispossessed. The Roos have been caught on the hop. Opportunity here. She's a smart player, but she hasn't struck that one as well as she might have. Only behind.
Always unlikely from there, but she is capable.
Carney goes short with the kick in. Garner on a lead. Taking time to assess the options. Craven presents in space. Randall, that's good work rate. What she got on offer. It's a dreadful mistake. Pokes it into the pocket. Great hands there.
This deserves a goal.
Hardingham can make it much harder for them here, and that's what she's done.
She's finally on the score sheet. She's been quiet today, but gee, she made that one count.
The Roos are up against it now. Edmonds, she's worth her weight in gold. Pritchard. Woodley has been irrepressible. Pousty just shoveled it out. Craven leads her opponent. They need a goal, but it's at the wrong end. Dangerous spot for a loose ball. Shannon. The Bulldogs are giving them nothing. Edmonds continues to have her way. Big tackle laid. A few hearts in mouths for a moment or two. Edmonds, it's a masterclass in ruck work. Lalawhifi, one behind.
It's amazing how in that 20 to 30 metre range, players often tend to kick differently than if they were 40 or 50 metres out.
The ball's been living at one end. Manages to find a teammate. The Roos haven't thrown the towel in. Shannon with a chance to relieve the pressure. Craven all on her own. In no hurry here. It's a bad mistake. Searching kick. Bresnahan turns them around again. The Roos are out of trouble. Holds it up. Waiting for an option to present. O'Loughlin fumbled it like a cake of soap. You can never question her commitment. Sheeran in some space on the wing. Well played. Can she hit a target? Good disciplined defence. And we'll have a throw in.
Down at ground level, half.
The Bulldogs have made some mistakes, but they haven't been deterred. They just keep creating opportunities.
Weston Turner wins it. Garner. Snap around the body. It's there.
Their efficiency in front of the sticks has arguably kept them in this game.
The Roos are not gone yet. Rennie palmed it down beautifully. King. Fitzgerald gathers. A good kick here and they'll be in business. Blackburn couldn't get an effective disposal. They've put themselves under pressure. Her hand passing is a weapon. Garner. King. Sweeping handball. They've worked it well. Rennie doing the grunt work. The Bulldogs have won it back. Oh no, she's kicked it the wrong way. It's loose inside the 50. Gatt is in the right spot at the right time. Kimber saw that coming. Dangerous place to lose it.
Thanks,
Georgia
Riley.
Stathis
Just
is calm in a crisis.
I think if my team don't make the first to four finals, there's always the fifth to eight finals.
They should have been going forward. Now they'll have to defend. Carney.
The inclusive league.
Just had to get it
The
out.
fifth to eight
That's
finals,
not
I think I
like
might
her. Careful with
have
the
to
kick.
might get to see, might end up versing Broadview for the third time, depending on how results go.
They just keep kicking it to her. It's one for the high flyers. Garner got to the right position and hung on towards the boundary line. She lost her radar there.
It's been hard enough for them to win the footy without giving it back like that.
Pritchard has found some space. She's miscued that one.
That's what they call a good old-fashioned clanger.
Fitzgerald will bail her team out again. Bit of a panicked handball. They could be in here if it sits. Time is of the essence here, so she takes the advantage. Bruton, can she inspire her team? You bet she can.
You think they've done enough now?
It certainly is, Riley. It's always next year for Broadview.
The Roos will not lie down.
As in this gather round prediction, it's just doing the AFL women's game between the Bulldogs and North Melbourne. And this is a massive shock. The Western Bulldogs women might actually win this match.
This just has to go.
And there was like 12 seconds to go to a full time, and they're winning by 8 points. And clock's ticking, and I think it's too little too late for North. It's the point post. And it's over. Siren, but Western Bulldogs women have won by 8 points.
What a match that was, Kel. What did you make of it?
That was a great contest for a match.
North rally late, but the Dogs held on.
Apply that sort of intensity and pressure when the home and away footy starts. It'll hold them in good stead.
This has got to be the upset of the century in AFLW.
We'll be hearing plenty more in the next couple of days. Thanks, Kel. On behalf of Kelly Underwood and Daniel Harford, I'm Jason Bennett. Thanks so much for your company. Hope to have you with us again next time.
I reckon Broadview will be playing finals next year, Riley. Just done the women's game between Bulldogs and North. Now I'm up to the men. This game.
The person.
Now for this one, now for the men's game. It's going to be at Barossa Park on Saturday, Arvo. Let's see if the men's Dogs can be able to make it a perfect 2 for the Western Bulldogs program. Or will North avenge their women's team and win their men's game? Anyways, now we move on to the blokes match between the Western Bulldogs and North Melbourne.
Good afternoon, one and all. I'm Anthony Hudson. We're coming to you from Barossa Park. Today, we bring you a practice match between the Dogs and North Melbourne. Preparations for the premiership season are in full swing. Both sides will be determined to take confidence and momentum into the year. The players are ready to charge onto the ground. North Melbourne and the Western Bulldogs were playing for top spot on the ladder when they met in round 22, 1998, on a Friday night at the MCG. The Bulldogs led by 19 late in the third term before 2 late North goals left the margin at 8 at the last chance. All set now. Let's hope both teams have brought their A-game. Davies-Uniacke knew where the help was. Powell displaying great endeavour. The defenders will be nervous. McKercher on the non-preferred. It would have been harsh to call that insufficient intent.
We haven't seen any spot yet, which is surprising given the comments that were made during the week.
English wins it down. Davies Uniacke will be important as always. He's kicked a goal.
It doesn't matter who you are. It's always good to get an early one on the board.
The Roos have wasted no time getting on the scoreboard. The big men fly. Pow. A quick getaway wasn't possible. He's set upon. You'll have to earn your kicks today.
The Roos are already right on top in contested ball. They don't often lose when they win that stat.
Bontempelli cops some unwanted attention. They lock it up and we'll have another stoppage.
If one side can get on top in the clearances here, it'll go a long way towards deciding this match.
Sheasel, Davies Uniacke. Bad error there. Throws it on the boot. Which way will it bounce? This is great pressure footy. They ask the question, but the umpire will have it.
The Roos look a little more potent with ball in hand at the moment.
They've got good chemistry, those two. That's commitment to the cause. Rinse and repeat. English slaps it out. Liberatore. I'm not sure he wanted it. Kennedy delivers it inside 50. Punched that like he meant it. Daniel puts his head over it. Tidy ball. Fraser got a fist in. Buderick, good handball. Taken to ground. He's besieged. The umpire says he made an attempt to get it out. Sherry wins the tap. Sheasel knew the tackle was coming. No way through there, and they'll reset. English palms it down. Bontempelli, Simpkin, one step ahead. Sloppy disposal and a turnover. Gets the kick away. Comben doing what he does best. Stevens turned over on centre wing. He ran into a brick wall. It's a good old-fashioned gang tackle. And he's done for holding the ball.
He's having a word with the umpire and he may just have a point.
Dersma, Sheasel, Davies Uniacke. He's been accosted. No free kick and they've got a stoppage in a dangerous position. The two big men do battle. Desperate defence. He's made a hot start to this match. Davies Uniacke almost threw it out. The Dogs under great pressure. It's been a lacklustre affair so far. English wins it. Liberatore. Got to get it forward now. Lob. Good thinking and good execution too. Takes the short option. The Dogs are out of trouble. Onto the non-preferred. That's poor play. He's under close attention. They're tackling with great intent. English showing his skills. Liberatore. Foot race on. Who can get there first? It's a tough game. He'd like to have that one back.
Hounded into the mistake. Space is hard to come by.
Lob went bang. Comes free in the tackle. That's a bit of a waste. Manages to get off a handball. Larky, Zerha. It's not a fair fight. He was trying to beat a path to goal, but he was shut down quickly. Who can get the clearance? Richards. Selwood. Dangerous place to lose it. Davies Uniacke gets to it first. Only a behind.
It's a let-off. He should have put that one away.
They've set up well for the kick-in. Dale marks in the back pocket. Finds himself in space. High, all on his own. Slowing it down. Normally delivers. This is good ball movement. The Roos forcing them out wide. High on centre wing is marked. Well played. Clever kick. Liberatore!
There is certainly a positive rolling with the West Torrens are playing
They're
finals
moving the
again.
footy quickly. Waitman finds himself unattended. Can anyone get to the drop zone? Zerha, no easy exit. Hines picks it off. That's poor kicking.
It's one of those ones that should be kicked, but it's amazing how often players miss them.
They need this, but the moment gets the better of him.
Gee, he'd be disappointed with that, but he'll back himself to make amends if he gets a chance.
Daniel with the footy. Good work rate. Sizes up what's ahead. Searching kick. Larky has found some space. waiting for someone to come at him. Trying to catch them out. They've got time to put the kettle on. West makes good contact. Stevens, can he hit a target? Zerha, not on my watch, he says. They might be a little unlucky not to be rewarded. It was a fine tackle. The two big men do battle. He's caught. The fans will be happy to see this. No prior, and we'll have a ball up. English palms it down. Just shoveled it out. Larky. An opportunity here. He's a smart player, but he hasn't struck that as well as he might have. Only a behind.
Perhaps he should have looked to lay that one off. He'd miss more of those than he'd kick.
Taking no risks with the kick in. Selwood can keep it moving. Taking time to assess the options. It must be his birthday. The defence has fallen down. Dersma, he's taken a beauty. Just needs an accurate kick now.
This deserves a goal. Should be a goal.
From the pocket, looks good, is good.
They're after a big game from him today, and that's a great start.
The Roos were underdogs coming in, but they look anything but in the early going. Powell. Can they catch them out on the turnover? Fraser. English takes the hand pass. Plays on. Good disciplined defence. Davidson lurking menacingly. He's got it.
They'll be looking for more of that. If they get it, they'll be in front in no time.
The Dogs with a nerve settler. Goad wins it out of the centre. He's been busy so far. High is calm in a crisis. Selwood. Dale. Terrific forward pressure. Could that have been holding the ball? Some thought it was, but not the person who matters. English showing his skills. Richards. Hand pass cut off. Snap it goal. Good looking kick. It's home.
The Roos have had a great start. Their energy's terrific. They're moving the ball well and hitting the scoreboard.
The Roos are up and about early. The big men fly. Powell, Davies Uniacke, solid tackle. They're going nowhere and we'll have a stoppage near the centre. English smashes it out of there. Falls at his back. That'll be a free. Conservative kick. Logue mops that one up. Goad needs to be quick. The umpire says he had no prior. Goad showing his skills. Wardlaw. The Roos are playing some great footy. Fraser. West. When one tackle just won't do. They're tackling with venom today. English with the tap. Bontempelli absorbs the pressure. We'll have another ball up.
The Roos have already got on top in the clearances, and it's directly translating into more forward 50 entries.
Liberatore. Darcy has a way of drawing the footy. That's skillful. Karmas had it and lost it. Hines. It's there!
Better ball movement on that occasion allowed them to open up that opportunity in front of goal, and they've got full reward for it.
It's only early, I know, but that was a much-needed goal to establish a foothold in this match. Richards, Liberatore. That's an impressive mark. What's he got on offer? Bangs it long. Dawson wins it back. Great mark. They're on point so far. Powell working hard and presenting well. Sizes up what's ahead. The Roos have been caught on the hop. Here's a big chance. Can he take it? No, he's missed.
Well, you can't afford to dwell on it. Just got to make sure you get the next one.
McKercher brings it back in. Dawson pushes into space and receives the footy. The kick was centimetre perfect. Doesn't often waste it. Spud Frawley would have loved that one. West, quality delivery by foot. They've got them on the overlap. Richards has floated forward.
This is an opportunity to settle some anxieties and get their teeth into the contest.
They like it behind the goals. He's got it.
Some good ball movement there created that opportunity, and a cool finish as well.
Back to where we started. Scores level. Rucks go at it. Powell. They have absolutely spifflicated him. They appeal for a free kick, but will have a stoppage. Goad. Got his palm to it. Powell. Sheasel. Spargo. Throws it on the boot. Zerha gets on the end of it. That's great footy.
Poor defence leaving him on his own, and now you'd imagine he'll make them pay.
Set sail for goal, but the kick is astray. One behind only.
He really should have capitalised on that, but not to be.
No time like the present. Dale presents in space. Holds it up, waiting for an option to present. Larkey goes without it. Going at his first, and he's got it.
That's a great way to open your account. His confidence will be sky high.
An absorbing first term comes to an end. This one looks like it'll be close. Gary's back. What's caught your eye, Gaz?
The Roos have put in a strong performance so far. There's still a long way to go, of course, but they've laid down a template for how they can beat this side. They've come in well prepared and are playing a disciplined brand of footy that sees them in this contest up to their eyeballs.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary. Goad, showing his skills. Powell, Davies-Uniacke. Punched away. Hardiman has eyes only for the footy. Dawson attracted a crowd. The umpire whistles for a ball up. Punch clear. The team physios will be working overtime. Pink is cool under pressure. He's gone. Darcy stripped of it. He's generally a good kick. Larkey knew the tackle was coming. Simpkin, dangerous to leave on his own. Can he impose himself on the match? Larkey has got off the chain. The defence is disorganised. It looks a well-oiled forward line.
You've got to be switched on to your opposition's ball movement much better than that. It was all too easy.
He's given it a tug and missed.
It's not exactly a terrible miss, but those are the sorts of goals you expect to kick at this level more often than not.
Taking no risks with the kick in. Honours the lead. Taking time to assess the options. They're moving the footy well here. Takes them on. Probing ball. The Dogs are out of trouble. That's a good option, and this looks promising. Lob. Fraser. Can he find a teammate? Dawson doing what he does best. He'll feel that one. He's besieged. The umpire will have it. English wins it down. Bontempelli, he's run into trouble. He's drawn a crowd. Ball up. The defenders will need to be on guard. Goad, showing his skills. Daniel, Davies-Uniacke, O'Sullivan. Buderick got a fist in. Zerha gets the kick away. Dersma, that could be a goal-saving tackle. They asked the question, but the umpire will have it. English smashes it out of there. The distance is the only problem. He's got it.
The Roos are building on their impressive first quarter. They've got their tails right up.
The Roos are really taking it to them today. The big men fly. Good ruck work and good roving too. That's commitment to the cause, and he's done for holding the ball.
He's having a word with the umpire, and he may just have a point.
Karmas can go back and shoot at goal. The defence has fallen down. Comben with a terrific mark deep in defence. Spargo has found some space. The Roos are bringing great energy. Daniel working hard and being rewarded. Logue, that's good work rate. Can he hit a target? Daniel on a lead. Searching kick. Punch that like he meant it. Darcy, Richards, pushing the back. They need a spark. Karmas can keep it moving. Kennedy in the clear. Spearing pass. Davidson works hard to present. They've worked it well. How's the entry? Liberatore. That's close. He liked it off the boot, and now he likes it more.
He's doing everything he can to keep them in this game.
Both sides are cracking in hard at the present time. It's a great contest. Bontempelli kicks to space. Sanders all alone in the centre square. Good-looking kick. Karmas drops into the hole and marks.
This would give him a shot of confidence.
Should be a goal. He's missed. A chance gone begging.
The equivalent of dropping a dolly of a catch in cricket. No good.
Daniel brings it back in. Dawson makes position. Tidy ball. McKercher has got loose. Holds it up, waiting for an option to present. Larkey, McKercher, Dawson out of the congestion. They've put themselves under pressure. Closed him down. Got to get rid of it quickly. That's not quick enough.
Not sure there was much prior opportunity there.
He might have thought about the corridor. Sanders read it well. He's been quiet. Karmas can just about finish it himself. Clever kick. Comben is proving hard to pass. Goes long. English takes an excellent grab. Tries a safe ball. Bontempelli all on his own.
Sometimes taking these half chances can make all the difference.
Hasn't got hold of that one. It'll be a behind.
I think he was committed to taking a shot before he even received the footy.
Daniel to bring it back in. Good work rate. Off he goes. They can't catch him. Davies Uniacke. They cannot keep him quiet. Buderick affects the turnover. Big tackle laid. They're tackling with great intent. English wins the tap. Richards, sloppy hands and they've turned it over. Gets his kick despite the heat. I felt that one from here. We've got another stoppage. Sherry showing his skills. Davies Uniacke, got to get it on quickly. Goad, he's wrapped up. They want ball, but they're not going to get it.
The Roos are certainly looking the better side, but they'd love to give themselves a bit more breathing space here.
Richards, Baker, Kennedy, Bontempelli, caught, dropped it like a hot potato. O'Sullivan, lace out, great footy.
I wouldn't put this past him. I've seen him do it before.
He's a quality finisher, and that's more evidence.
If they can get up ahead of steam, they'll be hard to stop. That was a terrific passage of play, culminating in a great goal.
So the underdogs throwing down the gauntlet. You can see their belief growing. Bontempelli, Baker takes the logical option. Fraser, Davidson read it well and claims the mark.
He's 1 from 1 so far.
They really need this. He's equal to the task.
A contested mark and goal, exactly what the doctor ordered.
Goal for goal. Good close match unfolding. English showing his skills. Richards. Defence 101 there. Pink feeling the heat. No one able to clear the footy, so we'll have another ball up. English slaps it out. Baker. He can draw them level if he's accurate. Oh, into the woodwork it goes. And the margin is 5.
You shouldn't be missing that at this level.
Daniel to bring it in. The kick was centimetre perfect. Leaves them in his wake. What can they generate? Richards with the intercept mark. That's a useful ball. Dawson makes good contact. Important tackle. He was just about through otherwise. That was a big risk to take, and it's backfired.
He was under pressure when he kicked it, so the ump's employing a strict interpretation. He hasn't managed to find the middle yet. He should do so here.
Here's a chance with the outside of the boot, and he's miscued it. No score. Conservative kick. O'Sullivan presents in space. Normally delivers. Fraser wins it back. Great mark. Good disciplined defence. Bontempelli. They're fighting tooth and nail not to give up a goal. That's a shocker.
He knew where it was going the moment it left his boot.
That'll go close to the line. Sherry with a chance to run. In no hurry here. High, just had to get it out. Sanders hasn't seen a lot of it. Bontempelli, great work ethic to push forward and present.
Neither side's been able to establish any dominance so far. This is a good game of footy.
2 in a row if he gets it, and he does.
He had the opportunity to put them in front. That's exactly what he's done. Lovely finish.
The Dogs have the edge, but they're in a dogfight. Don't worry about that. English, he's worth his weight in gold. Richards, Baker, Darcy, Marks. Will he go the bomb? Into the pocket he goes. English got to the right position and hung on.
He hasn't got his name on the goal scorers list yet. Here's a good chance.
This would be a timely goal. The kick's a bit wonky, but it doesn't matter. It's a goal. The Dogs are doing enough to keep their noses in front. English, it's a masterclass in ruck work. Richards, he's hit up the lead. What's he got on offer? Looking to get it down there quickly. Frazier, he's taken a beauty. He will surely make this count.
The Dogs with a late chance.
Here's a goal. Oh no, what's he done?
He's really let them off the hook there.
And that is the end of what's been a terrific first half with some memorable highlights. Let's hope the second half is just as good. Time for some more insights from Gary on the boundary.
The Dogs have been superior in the air, which is certainly contributing to their inside 50 ascendancy. They've also taken some tremendous contested marks. They'll look to improve their clearance work in the third term, though.
Good on you, Gary. Thank you. English has been dominant in the ruck. Richards taken to ground. And we will do it all again. Sherry, the winner there. Sheasel cops some unwanted attention. Can he hit a target? High, boot to ball just in time. Daniel ensures that 4-8 will come to nothing. That's skillful. The Roos are out of trouble. His field kicking is normally first rate. They've opened them up here. Honours the lead. Kicks inside the forward 50. Lob is a rock in defence. Sanders, he's so clean with the footy. No one can mark. Waitman scrounges a kick. Simpkin didn't need to be asked twice. They have absolutely spifflicated him. That can only be holding the ball.
He bit off more than he could chew there.
Kennedy marks on centre wing. That's a good option, and this looks promising. The Dogs are red hot at the moment. Sherry making his claim for the Golden Fist Award.
The Roos might be behind on the scoreboard, but they're giving a very good account of themselves.
Important clearance here. Sheasel, Sherry. Delivers it inside 50. Hines working hard and presenting well. Karmas has slipped out the back. Trouble now.
Tough angle. It'll take his best.
For a flying start to the term, it's online. He's drilled it.
I'm surprised he went with the drop punt from that angle, but he kicked it beautifully.
The Roos really need to respond now. Sherry with the tap. Navigated the traffic. That's poor play. Fraser, English, rolling the sleeves up. Goad. Squeezes the kick. It's a hot footy. Kicks to space. Ball to be won on centre wing. Doesn't often waste it. Sanders working hard and being rewarded. High. Here's real danger now. It looks a well-oiled forward line.
That was dreadfully lax defending, leaving a player completely unattended so close to goal. The coach will be filthy.
That's not going to come back. It wasn't his best effort.
He'll be itching for an opportunity to make up for that.
Daniel heads wide with the kick in. Quality delivery by foot. Tidy ball. Simpkin works hard to present. Good handball. Comben. They are hunting the ball carrier. They're tackling with venom today. Sherry with the tap. Sheasel. O'Sullivan. That's commitment to the cause. They appeal for a free kick, but will have a stoppage. English wins the tap. Richards. He'll be sore in the morning. Something has to give soon.
Got to set up well for the stoppage to make sure they don't score from it.
Richards. He's good in these situations, but not this time. One behind.
Gee, he'd be disappointed with that, but he'll back himself to make amends if he gets a chance.
McKercher with the footy. Dawson. Searching kick. Comben can keep it moving. Can he find a teammate? Sanders fumbles it. I've liked his game today. Stevens. That's good work rate. The Dogs guarding the corridor. High reads the ball so well. Looking to extend this margin. Comben got a fist in. Terrific forward pressure. Moving the footy laterally. Can they beat them back to goal? Spargo. He's normally better than that. Clever kick. Low clears the area. In no man's land. Powell accepted the invitation. Spargo. This will be their first entry for a while. Go. He's in the clear and marks uncontested. They've got them on the overlap. Busslinger doing what he does best.
The Dogs have had considerably more ball. In fact, you could argue they should be further in front.
Sherry with the tap. Parker. He'll kick this. In he goes. And he has delivered.
Did they ever need that? Now to rest back the momentum.
It's an understatement to say they needed that one. Big clearance to win here. Baker, Liberatore. He ran into a brick wall. They asked the question, but the umpire will have it. Sherry smashes it out of there. Davies-Uniacke. Parker. That's an uncharacteristic mistake. He's struggled to make an impact to this point. The Roos have won it back. Hardiman. They are tackling machines today. Dawson. Dangerous spot for a loose ball. Comben runs onto it and can relieve the pressure. Powell couldn't complete the mark. Who's at home? Daniel tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Hurried kick goes very wide. The non-preferred lets him down.
If you get that much of the footy, you're bound to turn it over once in a while.
Kicking at his first.
He's the right man to have it, and he's delivered.
This is one of the reasons why it's so hard to stop this team. They've got so many weapons that you can't shut them all down.
The Dogs with a steadying goal. Good ruck work. Bontempelli gets his kick despite the heat. That's well played. You can see their confidence growing. Comben with the big fist. Karmas, he's put it through.
A real opportunist goal there. He doesn't need a lot of the footy to make an impact.
The Dogs having a good third term. English slaps it out. Baker, Fraser, solid tackle. He seemed completely unaware of the company he had.
He tried to do too much, not for the first time.
He would have fancied his chances from there. It's not a fair fight. No free kick, and they've got a stoppage in a dangerous position. Sherry got his palm to it. Parker, that 4-0 forward amounts to nothing. English, Darcy, great body work. He doesn't waste many. Dawson will bail his team out again. Provides some run. He's got an option in the centre square. And that's a letdown. Drives it deep. Comben is racking up spoils. Karmas. There might have been an argument for a free kick there. Sherry punches it out of the ruck. Pink, a bit of a panicked handball. Powell. O'Sullivan normally delivers. Who's front and centre? Larkey. Williams. We've seen that before. Dale. The Dogs are playing like winners. Bouncing ball. He's under close attention. The umpire says he had no prior. English has rucked tirelessly. Baker, you asked for it, you got it. Their appeals have fallen on deaf ears. Sherry wins the hit out. Powell, O'Sullivan leading by example. Davies-Uniacke. Buslinger is proving hard to pass. Dersma, he's besieged. Ball up, the defenders will need to be on guard. English has had his measure today. The fans will be happy to see this. The Dogs are defending grimly. The two big men do battle. Baker.
The Roos need to come hard pretty soon. It's in danger of getting away from them here.
English wins it. Liberatore. O'Sullivan runs in and bangs it home.
Their efficiency in front of the sticks has arguably kept them in this game.
If they can get the next one, it'll be on. English is giving him a bath. Baker. He couldn't get rid of it. They wanted holding the ball, but nothing doing. English. He's worth his weight in gold. Just shoveled it out. Hines. He'll be annoyed at himself, letting the tackle slip high. The defence has fallen down. Punched away. Dawson. Simpkin. He's so good in close. Logue. Davies-Uniacke. What can he manufacture? Larkey. Centre square. Loose ball. Absorbs the pressure. The umpire will have it. English is teaching him a lesson. This is a hotly contested footy. We will do it all again. Sherry, a rare win. Powell, big tackle laid.
The Roos are fortunate the damage isn't worse because they're really struggling at the source.
Sherry with a deft tap. Sheasel, is anyone home? Couldn't get an effective disposal. He had prior opportunity.
Took too long there and coughs up what could have been a shot on goal.
Ruckman aren't supposed to do this. Ignoring the corridor for now. Williams marks on centre wing. Doesn't often waste it. Pink spoils. Dawson. Sherry. He's been quiet. Parker. Will he look for a target or go himself? Tidy ball. Curtis finds himself unattended. In he goes.
Poor defence leaving him on his own, and now you'd imagine he'll make them pay.
He's kicked it like an arrow.
Great team goal. If they keep playing like that, they won't be behind for long.
The Roos having a good patch. Sherry, he's been beaten, but he had a win there. Can he impose himself on the match? High is calm in a crisis, and they're out of trouble. They've given it back. He sends them inside for the fourth time. Larky, desperate defence. They're tackling with great intent. The Dogs lead it narrowly at three-quarter time. This is a brilliant contest, and the best is still to come. Let's head down to Gary Lyon on the boundary.
A boil over is well and truly on the cards, and the coach's three-quarter time address was mostly motivational in nature. The message was, when you can't run any harder, that's when you run your hardest. There'll be a few tired people walking off the field at the end of this match.
Thanks for those observations, Gary, as we get back underway. English gets his hand to it. Bontempelli has been irrepressible. Fraser, he's drawn a crowd. And we will do it all again. Important clearance here. Sheasel, Powell, feeds it out. That's a legal disposal, isn't it? Liberatore wins it back. Davidson marks and will surely convert.
It's as if they don't rate this player. He's already hurt them and he's about to hurt them again.
No trouble at all.
He managed to find some space and he was never going to have a problem converting from there.
The Dogs really needed that goal just to settle things down. Richards out of the congestion. Liberatore cops some unwanted attention. It's a good old-fashioned gang tackle. It's been a solid hit out for both sides and great intensity for a practice match. Richards, Powell, couldn't get a disposal. O'Sullivan, Parker, was that a throw? English attracted a crowd.
The Roos simply have to find a way to get the ball inside 50 more often here.
Good ruck work. Sheasel, Bontempelli in the centre square. If he thought he was getting away, he was sadly mistaken. Sherry palms it down. Parker, it's a tough game. That's wasteful. Slick hands. Buderick can run and carry. The Dogs are bringing great energy. They have absolutely spifflicated him. Could that have been holding the ball? Some thought it was, but not the person who matters. Davies-Uniacke. O'Sullivan is clean below his knees. He just keeps racking up disposals. Zerha marks inside 50 and can have a shot. Spargo. That's a big play.
Someone went to sleep defensively, and I suspect the price will be 6 points.
Should kick it. He does.
Better ball movement on that occasion allowed them to open up that opportunity in front of goal, and they've got full reward for it.
Neither side giving an inch. What a contest we're seeing. The two big men do battle. Richards, English. That's a bruising tackle. The Roos will have one eye on the clock. English continues to have his way. Liberatore, quality delivery by foot. Just has to hit a target. Good thinking and good execution too.
He couldn't believe his luck finding that much space inside the forward 50.
For a 3-goal game, it's there. They've pinched a break.
Well, if you give him room inside 50, you'll pay more often than not.
The Dogs are holding them at bay. English wins it down. Baker, Liberatore. Larkey accepted the invitation. O'Sullivan, they cannot keep him quiet. Zerha demanded the footy and got it.
He hasn't managed to find the middle yet. He should do so here.
That is going very close. It's a goal.
So important to get reward for effort. On that occasion, the finish matched the quality of the work upfield.
Two goals each for the quarter. Punch clear. Daniel, careful with the kick. Larkey, working hard and being rewarded. Zerha has a way of drawing the footy.
That was an excellent passage of play to set up what should be an easy goal.
Needs it to bend back, but it's not going to.
Accuracy in front of goal is so important, particularly in a close game.
Looking for a quick transition. Dale works hard to present. Sizes up what's ahead. They're moving the footy well here. Dale. That was a big risk to take, and it's backfired.
Harsh in the eyes of some, but I think it's a fair call.
Davies-Uniacke has slipped out the back. Trouble now.
Must kick goal in a close match.
It's banana time, and he does it easily.
He's doing a great job keeping his team afloat, but some of his teammates need to lift.
You can't help but feel this one's going down to the final minute. Goad, the winner there. O'Sullivan, they are hunting the ball carrier. We've got a whistle, umpire's ball. English has been dominant in the ruck. O'Sullivan managed to get out despite the tackle. Liberatore, Fraser, Darcy, Kennedy. He'll kick this. In he goes, and he has delivered.
That's 9 different goal kickers now. They are sharing the love.
The Dogs have responded to the challenge. The big men fly. Davies-Uniacke is a clearance beast. Pink doing what he does best. The Roos under great pressure. That was a brilliant tackle. Oh, they're hitting in hard. English, it's a masterclass in ruck work. Richards, Fraser, can he find a teammate? The team physios will be working overtime. English hunting the footy. It's not a fair fight. The Dogs with a chance for a stoppage goal.
Got to set up well for the stoppage to make sure they don't score from it.
Richards. Rinse and repeat. English wins the tap. He's stopped in his tracks. He's everywhere at the moment. High, throw in deep in the pocket.
The Roos might be behind on the scoreboard, but they're giving a very good account of themselves.
English slaps it out. Drop punt, and he has put it away.
He's exerting a huge influence over this match. 1 minute he's winning a clearance, the next he's kicking a goal. His work ethic is enormous.
They're 3 kicks in front now, but a long way from safety. Sherry palms it down. Davies-Uniacke. When one tackle just won't do. It's proving hard to get a clearance at the moment. Sherry slaps it out. Sheasel, O'Sullivan, under pressure. Pink, with some time, can set them up. The fans will be happy to see this. And he's done for holding the ball.
He bit off more than he could chew there.
They're looking good. Who's front and centre? Karmas does the crumbing. Quick snap, and that's a goal.
5 goals for the quarter, and these forwards are certainly earning their money.
The Dogs by 21. The big men fly like Batman and Robin. Davies-Uniacke, Daniel, high. They must be sick of the sight of that. Zerha charges onto it. That's commitment to the cause. Squeezes the kick. High, desperate to win it back. Hasn't seen a lot of it. Stevens got a fist in. The Roos have been out of sorts. Davies-Uniacke with a chance to run. Pink, the clock is the enemy now. O'Sullivan, dangerous to leave on his own. Zerha, he just dropped it. High, didn't need to be asked twice. Fraser, Richards, that's good work rate. What's he got on offer? Greg Williams would have been proud of that one. Buderick, Buslinger, Liberatore, farms it out. Sloppy disposal and a turnover. Gets his kick despite the heat. It must be his birthday. Buslinger has found some space. Sanders in the clear. They can smell victory. Thumped away. Zerha will keep coming. Going for territory. You can't afford to do that too often. The Dogs are playing like winners. Buslinger. Fraser marks on centre wing. Well done. There goes the kick inside the 50. Zerha, that's confidence for you, not going with the spoil. Lob, where would they be without him? Great play. Can't hang on under close attention. Davies-Uniacke, Parker, normally delivers. Lob, we've seen that before. Buslinger. Dawson, time and again, he gets to the right place. Neat little stab kick. That's a good option, and this looks promising. Buslinger tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Zerha, here's a big chance. Can he take it? No, he's missed.
That'll be on his mind the next time he gets the footy within range.
They've set up well for the kick in. The kick was centimetre perfect. You can see their confidence growing. What can they muster from the back half? That's a useful ball. The Dogs having a great patch. In no hurry here. Waitman can keep it moving. He doesn't waste many. Good work rate. They're well drilled. This is champagne footy. Just needs an accurate kick now. Can anyone take a mark? Bontempelli has floated forward.
To really stamp some authority on this match.
As simple as it gets.
They've had to work for it, but they look safe now.
They've done this very comfortably. Sherry wins the hit out. They've got to get a wriggle on. Keen to get the ball moving. Who's at home? Punched away. Fraser, Buderick, met solidly. He's besieged. The umpire calls for it as full-time approaches. Good ruck work. Stripped of the footy. English, Kennedy, Fraser almost threw it out. You can't question his commitment. The Dogs have tuned up for the season in style, and they're looking prime for a big one. What are the main takeaways from that one, Half?
The Dogs relied on their spread from the contest and their ability to outrun their opponents today. They dominated uncontested ball, and you can't afford to let them do that if you're going to knock them off. They'll be well pleased with this performance.
You get the feeling there'll be a lot said about this one. Thanks, Half. We enjoyed bringing this match to you and hope you enjoyed it too. We'll catch you again soon.